Hi there, Tim O'Donohue here with Relationship Store. Today I want to talk to you about depersonalizing. So what is depersonalizing? So some of you may have heard people say don't take things so personally or you're too sensitive. And many times, many of us at sometimes are sensitive. We take things personally. And oftentimes we feel justified in that. You said something about me and it hurts. And so that's why I'm taking it personally, and it makes complete sense. And so, for some of you listening, and the way the brain hears things can make a difference. So, depersonalizing as opposed to or in comparison to not taking things personally is in many senses the same thing. Why I'm calling it depersonalizing is because it gives you more of a process sort of mindset so that this is something you can accomplish, right? So what happens? Okay, somebody might say something about us. They say something, oh, you're a jerk, or you're not smart, or you're not capable, or whatever it might be. And the truth is, usually the more that area feels vulnerable to us, the more it's going to affect us. We're going to hurt, we're going to react, right? So we take it personally. So a piece of this, you're going to feel how you feel. So that initial impact where it's ouch, you feel that. That's not going to change. But the depersonalizing then takes you to this next step of I am going to make an attempt to not take anything personal. Okay. So a lot of times logically we get this, so not take it personally until we get to the points that somebody says something and it hits a trigger with us. And then it's that thought of, well, how can I not take this personally because it's personal? That's I like the term radical acceptance. You radically accept that people are going to say things um, that are directed at us. The radical acceptance also includes none of these things are actually about us. They're really about that person. That person went through a mental process to choose the words they did. Maybe they were triggered. Maybe they wanted to hurt us. Whatever it might be, they had a reason and said words that we then absorbed. Okay, and we don't want to absorb those words, so don't. I know it's easier said than done, but the technique of depersonalizing is to, in a blanket way, to recognize that it hurts, but then change the thought process instead of ruminating on the thought or going through it. What could I have done differently? Why did this person say it? Why? To let that thought go. I'm not going to take this personally. Maybe that person was having a bad day. Maybe they just wanted to hurt me. I'm not going to wear this. I'm going to let it go and change the thought to a different thought. Okay. In some situations, I mean, it'll be contextual. In some situations, you can ask that person and talk to that person and maybe get a healing sort of response from them. Maybe not. In some instances, it's better to just not even ask, but to try the task of don't take anything personal. And I'd like to give you a challenge for the next 2 weeks, as often as possible, recognize when you're feeling something and ask yourself, am I taking this personally? Because that's another point. Sometimes we don't know when we're taking something personal. We think just, well, this person said these words and so it hurt me. I'm not taking it personal. Well, we are, because people's words won't always affect everybody, and certain words will affect you more than others. So that's the part of taking them personally. So for the next 2 weeks, at that moment, I'm not going to let this absorb in me. I'm going to let it go. And I'm not going to get into a conflict either. And after 2 weeks of trying this, I guarantee that you're going to feel better. So any questions, always feel free to give me a call or text me. The number 630-974-6777. Relationship Stores in Burr Ridge at 241 South Frontage Road, Suite 36. You can also email me at todonohue@relationshipstore.org. Thanks, and have a great day.